scheduled a live before until now, but I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Because I have this little mic thing on, because I feel like when I'm cooking, it'll probably be easier to hear me if I have a mic on. So, yeah, I don't know if that works, but we'll see how it works as I continue to go, because I don't want to necessarily hold it. I'll probably just clip it on to me, and hopefully everybody can hear as I clip it on to me. So yeah, there we go. We'll see. We'll see if it works or not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can turn this sideways, because I have this mic. I'm trying to get all high tech with it, but I have a mic on, and I want to know if I can still see the chat if I turn it sideways, because the mic is connected to the bottom part of the phone. What if I went like this? Nope. It only works this way, but that's what I'm saying. So, anyways, today I'm cooking spaghetti. I'm making salad. And I'm always making other stuff. So I'm going to make rice, and I'm going to make fish as well, because I try to meal prep. I try to cook at least more than one meal at a time when I cook. So let's get it going, because I don't know what's going on with this thing. But yeah, we're here. I'm here. You're here. And let's just go. We'll just do that. So as I'm waiting for people to come back in, because I don't know why it closed the other live, or if the other live even closed. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if the other live closed, or if this one just started back, or what. But I'm going to just get started, because I got a lot to do today. Got to help my mom do some stuff. And yeah, I might as well just get started. And hopefully this thing acts right. I don't really even care. I like it like this, like rotate device back. I don't know if I can set this thing up to actually work. I don't know. Maybe if I hang it on something, the bottom piece won't be affected. But I have to wait to see if I can actually be heard, because, yeah, I don't know if people can hear me or not. So I'm just going to have it like this for now, I guess. I'm trying to see how I can set this up. All this crap be so technical. I don't just be like, let me just cook my food and move on. So I'm trying to make it simple, but sometimes it's not always that simple. Let me see. How can I hold that up? Yeah, there we go. For now. It'll work for now, I guess. It'll work for now. There we go. Anyway. So, like I said, today I'm cooking spaghetti, and I'm cooking fish, rice, salad, zucchini, squash, and then making a salad. So that's what I'm doing. So please let me know if you can hear me, because again, technical issues. I've never scheduled a live before. My first time scheduling it. Had the wrong day on there. I don't really know. I think I'll just go live and, hey, Emma, you making spaghetti too, girl? Oh, yes, I'm making spaghetti. My kids love spaghetti. So perfect. Thank you, Emma. I'm glad you could hear me, because I wasn't quite sure. Because earlier I started the live, but then no one could hear me. I don't know if they could hear me, but it was like all messed up. But as long as you can hear me right now, that's all that matters. And yes, today I'm making spaghetti, and I am making a salad, and I'm also making fish, because as you guys know, I've been making sushi. And so yesterday I had made sushi with shrimp, but I made it in a way that tasted really, really good. So I was like, I should try this with fish, because the seasonings and the way I cooked it was actually really, really good, and I want to try it on the fish today. So I'm going to do that, and let's see. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So let me go ahead and get started. Emma, how is it going in where you are? I know you're in the UK, but how is it going? What time is it anyway over there? Today it is it's 10:09 a.m. over here, which I usually go live later in the day, but see, today I can't do that because I'm supposed to be helping my mother out. Yeah, it's good. It's so hot. 6 p.m. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a major time difference, huh? Well, I'm glad you're here. How the kids like the spaghetti? So, as people trickle in, because like I said, I did have it scheduled for tomorrow. That's why I won't ever do that schedule mess again. I don't really even see why I did that. I had this live scheduled for tomorrow, but I'm not going live tomorrow. Or if I do, I'm not going to be cooking. I'm not going to be cooking. So I hope that everybody just joins now and sees it, or they can just watch it later because you can always watch it later. They always want spaghetti. My kids love spaghetti, bro. Like that's literally one thing that they always want. That and tacos. If they had spaghetti and tacos every day, they would be extremely happy kids. They would be extremely happy. I think that's all they would want. I'm going to get some paper towels because I have this sitting on my paper towel holder and I don't want it to fall apart now that I've rigged it up. So I'm going to just go get some more. So I know other people generally go live at this time too. I know, exactly. I figured that Cole was live because that's usually what he does. He goes live around this time. But you know what? I'm tired of getting yelled at. I'm gonna just keep it one time. Hey, spam one time. Hey, tacos be lit. I'm tired of getting yelled at. I already know I'm fat, so I don't need that reminder. What else? I've heard the same thing over and over and over. Spam time, you starving? Aw, man. Well, I'm cooking right now, so don't even stress. I figured everybody was over at Cole's Live, and I'm not in no competition with that man. He can go ahead and talk crazy to all them people about how much they eating, and then they can come over here and eat. Because we eating over here, okay? We're not starving ourselves over here. We're actually eating good food. Yeah, I can't watch him anymore. I click on for a minute, then I'm off. Yeah, I can't really. And that's kind of like, I wasn't going to really even talk about this. But shoot, I don't care. Let's talk about it. So basically, in regards to Cole and his method, there's nothing wrong with his method for people who like that. So that's cool. But like, I feel like I've been the most consistent than a lot of people, and I still kind of was getting talk crazy too. And I think that's wild because I literally be on here every single day, whether I'm cooking, whether I'm telling y'all how the journey is going, whether I'm giving y'all a weigh in, regardless, I'm always here. So yeah, I know I'm freaking fat. Like that's the whole point of everybody wanting to lose weight, right? And if it wasn't for Fat Pigs, him nor Mark would have any viewers, right? Because everybody wants to learn how to lose weight, so therefore they watch them, right? And yes, I'm putting Mark in it because he said something very rude and disrespectful the other day, and I was shocked, and people in my Discord were actually shocked. And yeah, I'm going to speak on it because I don't really care. I mean, it's not like I'm a huge influencer to really do anything. What I'm going to do. I'm not stopping nobody's show. Everybody can choose to do what they want to do. Yeah, he flipped tough. I was about to throw away a bunch of stuff. I ain't watched his video since. Yeah, see, the thing is, I felt like I was always going to the store. Yeah, you can do it. Go ahead. But you can go and work around me. I was always going to the store every single day. Every single time I turn around, something was changing. I'm back to the store. I'm back to the store. I'm back to the store. So I'm like, okay, I'm spending more groceries than I have ever before. Mind you, I got 2 kids. Yeah, Mark is wild. Like, we're going to get on it. So that's why I was just kind of like, I can't keep going to the store. Like, we need to stick to one diet. You know what I'm saying? If we're doing vegetables and fruits, let's stick to the vegetables and fruits. If we're doing starches, let's stick to that. If we're doing the lean meat, let's stick to it. But you're starting, let's do this, let's do that. Like, every other day, I feel like I was at the grocery store. And there's been times that I'm like, and I hate wasting food. So if my food goes to waste, or my kids ain't necessarily going to eat all the vegetables, that's going to suck. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people in the world who do not have food. So for me to just be sitting up here all willy-nilly buying stuff every day from the store that I'm not even going to use, that's just, I feel that's just ridiculous. It's gluttonous, it's dumb, it's stupid, it's wasteful, and a lot of people could be eating it instead of me. Right? So that is something I was just kind of like super offended by. And I'm not even talking about offended by that person. I'm just offended by that method of constantly being at the damn store, especially when you got two kids that you got to take care of at the same time. Now, you feel me? Cole and Mark, they got money. Obviously, I'm sure they're monetized on YouTube, and they, Mark, he's got his like actual fitness stuff going on outside of YouTube. And I'm sure Cole does too. And Cole, I don't even think has kids or a family. So if they're at the store every day, cool. You could be at the store every single day because I'm making rice. I'm always at the store, but I need to stop. If you can go to the store every single day, that is good for you. Good for you. Nothing wrong with that. But me personally, I cannot be at the store every single day. Like I said, I have two young kids. Well, they're not that young no more, but 14 and 11 is young to me. And they're constantly asking me for stuff from the store. So if they're constantly asking me for stuff from the store and I'm telling them no because we got to conserve grocery money, but then I'm back at the store, like, what kind of contradiction is that? I can't keep telling them no, and then I'm sitting up there going to the store every day myself. Like, what do that make it make sense? That don't even make no sense. So that's why I said, yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I don't want to always be in the store. I don't always want to be in the store. I mean, and sometimes it's like I'm working every day, so then I have to order the food from Amazon or something, and that adds up because the more you get food from them stores, they start adding tips and taxes and all this other stuff. So I'm like, I can't do that, man. Like, some people can, great, but me personally, I just can't. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Emma said, yeah, I don't always want to be in the store. Spam Time said exactly. Brown Sugar said, I'd love to get approved for food stamps. The way they about to shut food stamps down. If you in America and you on food stamps, you better enjoy it while it lasts, because they finna shut all that mess down. Shoot, I can't even get it in. I'm a single mama too. So what? I mean, I'm just saying. Spam Time said no sense at all. Exactly. So I'm making my rice, guys. I'm gonna see how I can set up this camera so y'all can see what I'm doing. But right now, it's like staying in a spot where I don't even want it to fall, because I got this mic on and the mic is connected to the bottom of this phone. We're gonna figure it out. So that's my take on that part of it. That's my take on that part. You know what I'm saying? On that initial part. But we finna get into the rest of it right now. Because, like I said, I know I'm fat. That's not something I need to be nobody to reiterate that I'm fat, right? I think we all know that we're not where we want to be, and that's why we watch these influencers. Don't forget to like the live, y'all. We trying to get all the likes. Yes, we trying to get all the likes, all the views. Share it with your friend, because we finna make something real good. We making this low-fat spaghetti. We making salad. And bonus, I'm about to make some Thai fish. Yes, it's Thai because I'm using Thai seasoning. It's going to be so good, y'all. And I'm making some steamed rice. I'm making some zucchini, squash, and salad. I always make more than what I say I'm going to make, because I just like meal prepping ahead of time. Don't y'all? Like, if you like meal prepping, some people don't. Some people like to cook every single day, all day. I just can't freaking do it, man. I can't. Just because, well, no, let me stop. Let me stop lying. I can't cook every day, because technically I make food ahead of time, and guess what? The kids eat it up because it's summertime and the kids is home for summer. And guess what happens to that food that I thought would be saved for the next couple days? It get ate up. Okay. Emma said he can call me fat, but when he's starting with the C word, that pissed me off. What? What did he say? The C word. Girl, I don't know. I'm sorry. He be saying so many words, girl. I don't know. But any word at this point is just I'm done with it. And I'm just tired of everything always being addressed to 300 and 400 pound women. Like, that's not the only people that you're talking to. Like, primarily, you're talking to men, because that's who be on the, if you look in the chat, it's a lot of men just commenting and pumping him up like the bros. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, you talking to 300 and 400 pound women, menopausal women, and all this, but are you helping any of them? Because I would love to see all the menopausal fat women that's 300 and 400 pounds that you've helped, because then maybe we can listen to you a little bit longer. But if that's all you talking about, every single video, I think it just kind of gets old, because nobody is coming through that was 300 and 400 pounds in menopausal with 140 pounds or 150 pound weight loss or 200 pound weight loss. I ain't seen it yet. Big X, Ruben stuttered. No, I'm talking about women that have been coached by men who keep on talking about women. That's what I was speaking of. I know Ruben Sutter did lose weight, but didn't he have surgery though? And I don't know who Big X is. I don't think I know who that is. But I'm speaking of that specifically. Women who have or 400 and 300 pounds in menopausal that have lost weight with people who constantly bring them up in their videos. That's exactly what I was speaking of. But I know Ruben Sutter did lose weight, and I don't know who Big X is, but a lot of men lose weight. It's easier for a man to lose weight. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, y'all. It's easier for a man to lose weight because they don't have all them dumb hormones that us women have to deal with every single month. You feel what I'm saying? They don't got periods. They don't got what's the other thing? Menopause. They don't got none of that. So what's crazy to me, at first he said the diet was for big people, then he changed it for small people, saying people dumb for making sugar channels. Spam time. You ain't never lied, okay? I mean, he's the one who told everybody to make a channel. I mean, like, this video wasn't to be about him, but since he was live and somebody, I think, mentioned he was live, and that's why people wasn't in my live, I was like, hey, but I'm just tired of hearing all of that. Because if you tell everybody make a channel, you're telling everybody steal my content and post it up, this is pure gold. You feel what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you're telling everybody who did exactly what you said that they stupid, and yet people still praising you and showing up to your live and listening to the next rant that you got before you start calling them stupid for eating all the protein. I'm good. No offense to whoever's doing that, do you? But if I'm in there, I'm laughing. I'm there laughing. I'm there joking. I'm thinking stuff is funny. I'm not really actually listening because, I mean, it's just crazy the amount of changes, and I can't deal with that. He said a pound a day, then tell people not to weigh, like, stop. I feel like that may have been why things changed, because you can't say menopausal women or 300 pound or 400 pound women is going to lose weight every single day, because our weight will fluctuate, and we do have like water weight. There's so many different things that go along with that. So you can't necessarily say like, oh, you're going to lose a whole bunch of weight. You're going to drop 30 pounds in 30 days to a woman. A man probably, because a man don't have hormones or periods or none of that. But a woman, you telling them they're going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days? And then all of a sudden tell them to throw the scale away because the crap didn't work, and you start getting adverse reviews from people, from women specifically that you specifically targeted, and then to start saying women blow stuff up and do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all hearing me? Because, like, that's wild. Like, are we in an abusive relationship? Because I could have swore I was over those. I'm not in those anymore. I'm not doing those. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not doing abusive relationships no more. I don't care who it is. You're not going to gaslight me. You're not going to be a narcissist with me. You're not going to be anything like that with me. Wait, he's okay. Emma said it's all an experiment for him, but he doesn't say that. Exactly. I mean, that's cool. You can experiment on yourself. But somebody even in the comments was like, this was a joke, like, to him. I guess he had was like, I'm going to see how many people I can get on the sugar diet. Like, okay, cool. But you ain't never going to see me say anything about sugar fasting no more, or sugar diet, or 1990s, or any of that, because at this point, I don't need to promote something that may harm someone else. Like, I literally, within 2 months, I had lost maybe 5 pounds, but gained high blood pressure. Like, that's not ideal. I'm sorry. Not for me. I can't. This is something I can't live with. My blood pressure's never been high, so, and I don't care how fat I am, my blood pressure's never been high. Even when I was pregnant. You feel what I'm saying? None of my levels, my blood has always been normal. But then all of a sudden I start working with somebody and doing the things they suggest, and then my blood pressure goes high. It's either just too much salt or too much salt from somebody's mouth and their attitude. It's just salt. Too salty. It's all too salty. It's just too salty all the way around. Let me see. That guy YOLO Av made a video. He tested on himself. He said high protein slowed his weight loss. Here's his channel. You talking about the salt thing? You know what? It's funny because somebody in my Discord said that they was having more protein and it slowed down their weight loss. Because protein takes longer to process. Let's get scientific, since everybody always talking about science. And let me figure out how to adjust this so I can cook, because I still gotta cook too. Let me see how I'm gonna adjust this, y'all. That's why I like having lives where I don't have to cook. We could just chat. But in this meantime, we just gonna have to try to figure something out. Okay, hold on. Let me see. That actually works. There we go, baby. Okay. I don't agree with the salt thing. You talking about the salt thing. Yeah. So let's talk about it. There's nothing wrong with having protein, but protein takes longer for the body to digest and break down. So if you're having a whole bunch of protein, your body is going to take a lot longer to process and digest it. So therefore, if you were initially having fruits and vegetables, your body was constantly processing it quick. But now all of a sudden you're eating a whole bunch of protein, your body's not going to be able to process it that quick. Where is it finna go? What is it finna turn into? Fat. Because it takes too long to process. And after a while, the body already is like, okay, we're done here. We don't need no more. The body knows how much it needs of everything. So once it's done with something, it's just like, okay, let's store it over here on this thigh over here. Let's store it over here on this stomach right here. Let's go store it over here on their arms. We can just keep it for later. No! Who wants that? That's stupid. No. Yes. Let me see what y'all talking about. Protein might turn into fat. I'm not sure. It do. Yeah, happy it do. If you eat too much brown sugar, you can't out eat. Now this is literal. You can't out eat fruits and vegetables, bro. You just can't do it. You just can't. That's why I love the skeleton diet. It stays consistent. I love Skeleton City, y'all. Go follow Skeleton City, Skeleton Diet. I'm not sure which one his name is. Go follow him up because he's been consistent from the beginning. I think he saw the wavering because he's been following this whole diet for a long time. So he decided to make his own levels of it. You feel what I'm saying? Which made sense because now, depending on where you are in your journey, you can pick which level you want to be on. It's all about, and then you can alternate throughout all of them if you want to. But that's what I'm saying. Have some guidelines. Have some basis for somebody to follow. Don't just throw an idea out there, make everybody run with it, and then all of a sudden change it and start going off on people because they doing what you just said. Where's the protocols? You didn't even have a protocol. That's why everybody picked it up and made their own protocol. At Sugar is Life, that man started in May when I started the sugar fast. He said, sugar fasting is not ideal for long-term use to lose weight. Do you know that man has over 2,000 followers now, ebooks, groups, coaching, because people actually getting results with his stuff. He made a real life protocol, Sugar is Life diet. That's what I'm saying. People can listen and they can hear everything you saying. But at the end of the day, if they hear everything you saying, but they not seeing no result, it won't matter what the heck you saying. It only matters what protocols that you have that they can follow and they can tweak and see how it works for them. But if you keep yelling the same crap every single day and then every other day change that, then how is people finna really follow anything? It's just not gonna work. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna work. Let me see. That's exactly, hold on. Let me see what y'all saying. That's exactly what I follow. Yeah, skeleton. Exactly. Yeah, tier 1 and tier 2 skeleton diet is good for me. Same. Right, Eve. Skeleton City is everything. You pick your tiers. Yes, exactly. You pick what tier you want to be in and you go for it. I've been following Skeleton before I started following Sugar is Life, but both of them are very clear on the protocols. Both of them are very clear on the protocols. Both of them are very clear on what they're personally doing also. They're very clear on what they're personally doing consistently also. They're not switching up and saying, well, you know what? Actually, I'm not doing that no more. I'm doing this. Well, actually, I'm not doing. What are they doing? And they're showing their results, and they're coming every day with the same message and the same story. And that's what I like. I need consistency. I have ADHD, y'all. Me and my kids. I can't be all over the place with somebody because I'm already all over the place. So if you is telling me something, give me some basics, give me some guidelines, and then let me roll with it. But if you changing stuff up every day, I'm gonna be stressed the heck out because my brain is already all over the place as it is. I can't have somebody else's brain all over the place trying to tell me what to do. No, it don't work like that. Brick said, "Yep, I'm doing skeleton diet. Scale is dropping again. Finally, yay! Yeah, skeleton. Y'all go follow up Skeleton City, y'all. Go follow him up. I'm making this rice. Y'all see it's already in there. Been sitting there. I'm gonna stir it up a bit. But yeah, go follow him up. Because he's not saying to not have protein. He's not saying to not have starch. He's just saying it's levels to it. You feel what I'm saying? I like that. I like that. It's levels to everything. You feel what I'm saying? It's levels to it. If you want rapid weight loss, fruits and veggies. If you want rapid weight loss, but have a little, it's not as rapid, then have some starch with them fruits and veggies. If you need some protein, you want to work on your muscle building, go to tier 3, have some protein, have some starch, have some fruits, have some vegetables. It's freaking simple. It's simple. We don't need to change it. He don't tell you exactly what to do. He gives you a guideline. If you go on his website, he even has everything that could be considered tier 1, everything that could be considered tier 2, everything that could be considered tier 3. You feel what I'm saying? Period. It's simple. It's self-explanatory to where little Billy could do it. Little Evie could do it. You feel me? Yeah. That's exactly what we need. Simplicity. Because the girl gonna tell me, you're making this weight loss thing way too, hi Brick, it's good to see you too. You're making this weight loss thing too complicated. Excuse me? I'm making it too complicated? Have you watched these people's videos? I'm making it too complicated? I'm about to put my hair up here. I'm making it too complicated? Me? I'm the complicated one? I'm not a fitness guru and I'm not telling people what to do. How am I making it too complicated? These people made it too complicated. They changing it up every day. You feel me? I'm not making it too complicated. I'm just following direction. If my direction seems complicated, then that's obviously a reflection of what the heck I've been told, correct? Not little Billy. What you cooking today? So I am making low-fat spaghetti. I am making rice and cod. My cod is going to be Thai inspired. You guys are going to see that. I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to get started. Oh, and a salad. I'm making a salad. I like making huge salads because whenever I feel hungry and it's late, I'll just put a little in a bowl and keep it moving. So this is my salad that I use, y'all. Y'all know this is my favorite. I love this lettuce. That lettuce is amazing. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. And I'm not here to hate on nobody's methods of getting money. You feel me? Get money how you can, get money how you live. But don't sit there and try to act like you don't know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing. Some people are really out here to help. Some people actually really out here care. And some people really out here just trying to get money. Which one people are, they gonna have to figure that part out theyself. Because Skeleton City really out here trying to help people. And somebody actually got at him because of his titles and talking about why you always got them titles, them clickbait titles. Okay, I'd rather clickbait titles than clickbait advertisement and methods and protocols. Okay, I don't give a damn about the title. What does the protocol do? Period. I don't want no clickbait protocols. Stick with clickbait in the titles, not the protocols, okay? Because that's not going to help nobody. It's just going to mess people up. And then you get mad at them because they messing up. Like, come on, man. Emma said, I love salad too. Girl, yes, I love me a good salad. So what I'm going to do, this is the noodles that I am going to be using. I love these rice noodles. These are amazing. They have literally 0 fat. And I'm going to start making these, and I'm going to get into the fish shortly. I like making a bunch of stuff at once because then those kids won't be harassing me. Okay. Do I have any broth? I do. I like cooking stuff in broth because it gives it more flavor, because I used to cook everything in oil, which gave it a flavor too, but now I cook everything in broth. So yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Bow. Just like that. What y'all talking about? Okay, so Brick said, okay, Emma said, I love salad too. Grill is my favorite. Brick said, I saw that, especially if you want something crispy or crunchy. Okay, Brick said, I saw that. Laugh out loud. His titles are great and usually reflective of the content, what someone else said, etc. He's awesome. Yeah, I like titles too. He's funny. Brick said, me too. Hello there, Eve and everyone. Hey, buddy. Hey. Do you work out every day? Do I work out every day? Nope. I don't work out every day. That's not one of my goals, to work out every day right now. My goal right now is to work out 3 times a week. Because see, the thing is, I feel like people make unrealistic goals and then they fail and they quit. We're not doing that over here. We're making realistic goals. 3 days a week, which I actually did 4 days a week this week and last week. So I succeeded and overexceeded my goal for the past 2 weeks now. So yeah, you are hooking it up. Yes. Hey. So yeah, that's me. I'm not working out every day. Nope. And I'm not gonna lie and say I do. Because there's no point to lie up in here. I'm not doing that. And that's just what it is. Because like I said, right now, my personal win is I've been able to manage 3,000 steps every single day for a month. Now, mind you, sitting at a desk for 9 hours out the day is very hard to get that many steps sometimes. And even on weekends, sometimes I would not get that many steps. But I have made it my personal goal, since June 14th to get 3,000 steps every day. We're coming up to July 14th, which is Monday, and I have been able to make it happen. 3,000 steps minimum every single day. Now I'm going up on the 14th of July to 3,500 steps. And then when I can stay a month consistent with 3,500 steps, I'm going up to 4,000 steps. And that's what I mean by people say you need to be consistent. You need to be consistent. Yes, but you need to be doing something sustainable. Because if you're not doing something that's sustainable, you're not going to do nothing consistent. Right now, it's not sustainable for me to work out every single day. So why would I make myself try to do that and then fail and then get depressed and then eat something I have no business eating, or just quitting altogether? That's just not something I'm going to do, because I've done that before and we're not doing it again. Let me see what y'all talking about. Brick said, nice. The body needs rest sometimes, Brown Sugar said. Cole is live right now. I'm watching you. You should feel special. Oh, happy. Thank you. I am special, baby. Thank you. Brown Sugar, 3 to 4 times a week is perfect. Spam time. I have to step it up. That's great, E. Thank you, Spam time. Happy. If you want to find some good food and some loving, gentle, kind words, come anytime. If you want to get yelled at, talk shit to, then I see why you be at Cole's. But in the meantime, I'm happy you're here. So, back to the cooking. I'm going ahead and I'm starting the broth, because I'm going to cook these noodles in that broth. But at the same time, before I start that, actually, because see, I'm all about double. Do what can we cook at the same time? So we got the rice cooking, but I got these. I love these. I don't know if y'all got these near y'all where y'all live, because everybody live in different parts of the world. But this is some yellow squash and some zucchini, and I'm going to put it in here to steam while the noodles are cooking. Oh yeah, baby. It's going down. It's going down. Let me see what y'all talking about. Exercise exercise stresses the body, so I do more moderate exercise, never vigorous. Exactly, Brown Sugar, because on ChatGPT it said technically I don't need to exercise at all based on my weight and based on like what I'm eating and my calorie consumption. I don't have to work out at all and I can still drop weight. What it suggested for me to do, and I suggest everybody get on ChatGPT, because you can put in there all your stats, your weight, your height, how many calories you eating, what your goal is, everything, and it'll give you a whole plan. And then you can edit the plan content every single day based on what you want to edit it on. I'm telling you, you get a free coach, and it talk nice to you too. A little British accent sound good. Skeleton City said he didn't pick that voice for his, and he's right, because I didn't pick the voices. It's the same dude. But yeah, like I said, hold on, let me get a knife. I think I'm gonna cook all of this because I don't feel like cooking tomorrow if I'm doing all this today. I just feel like I need to make sure that it's sustainable for me. And Patricia, come on, baby. Right now, I'm going over and above and beyond because that's just how I get down. So technically, I don't have to exercise, but I know what I want my body to look like. And I know that I will have loose skin, but the amount of loose skin will depend on how much I do move this body around. So that's why I'm making sure that my step count is on point. And I'm also trying to do the 3 times a week exercise. Even if it's 10 minutes, it's exercise, you know? Because I don't want to look crazy. I don't want to have a whole bunch of surgery if it's not necessary. If I can avoid the surgery. Oh, I don't even got to yell because I got this mic on. Hopefully y'all can hear me on this mic. But if I can avoid the surgery and still be able to, or if I can get less surgery because I'm moving around more, then I'd rather just do that. You know, that's a better way of life for me because I don't want to sit here and have a whole bunch of loose skin and surgery and all this other stuff. I mean, it may have to eventually, but like if I can minimize it by taking a walk or by exercising, then that's what I'm going to go do. And I'll just increase it over time. Because see, the thing is, I don't want my body getting used to something and then I have to go up even farther. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes your body get used to stuff and you exercising every day. Now your body's used to it. So now what you gonna do? Exercise 2 times a day? I've experienced that also. Your body gets used to stuff quick. So that's why I'm taking it slow because then it can gradually lose the weight as it's supposed to. And at the same time, it's not getting used to nothing because every time it gets used to something for a month, I'm changing it. Even if it is just a simple 500 steps, you know? But it's not nothing crazy. I'm getting 10,000 steps. Now my body used to 10,000 steps. Now I got to go to 10,000 steps, 12,000 steps, 1,500 steps. No, I'm not doing myself like that. I still got to take care of my family and work and stuff. Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay. Yeah, ChatGPT. Oh wait, yeah, chat clutch and it don't yell. yeah. That's the whole goal. We don't want we got 11 community over here. Not all that crazy stuff. Yeah, ChatGPT gave me ChatGPT is amazing, y'all. It's amazing. ChatGPT gave me a really awesome recipe for vegan cheese that has 0 fat. If you notice, all the vegan stuff is so high in fat. Yep, I noticed that. I'm going to eat potatoes on Monday. Yep, brown sugar, go ahead. I love me some potatoes. Them golden ones are the best, yellow gold. Happy Sky said, does anyone here have kids? Would you let your kids throw a baseball around in a waiting room? I have the parents a dirty look. Gave the parents a dirty look and they gave me one back. Am I crazy? Happy, I don't have kids, but hell no. My kids will behave. Okay, so are you like just in a waiting room, or are you actually somebody who can make them tell their kid to put that ball up? Because see, the thing is, if the ball hit me, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a problem with the parents. Because I'm gonna go straight to the parents and go smooth off. Because you sat there and let your kid throw that ball, and see, I can't whoop his butt, but theirs, that's a different story. So period. Brick said, I don't have kids, but that's freaking rude. Made them behave, read a book or magazine or something. Now, I can't say my kids used to run around, but I would check them though, because they was little. I don't know how little this kid is, but come on now, there's other things you can bring, like toys that you can bring where they can actually sit down, or give them the phone. Maybe you agree against screen time, but give them the phone if you're around a bunch of people. That's rude. Yeah, for real. The guy, Sugar is Life, said we need fats that get solid when cooled to rub on our body to prevent stretch marks. Like what? Coconut oil? I personally have been using oh shoot. Cold pressed what oil am I using, y'all? I talk about it all the time. I got a brain freeze. Castor oil. I've been using castor oil. It's very, very thick, but it's very, very good for your skin. I think coconut oil too. If you're speaking of oil that gets, fats get solid when cooled. I know that for sure about coconut oil. It does get solid when it's cooled. Yeah, I'm having a consultation next month for skin removal, but I asked Chat GPT. It's a lot involved, but I just have to pray about it. It is a lot involved, and that's why I'm talking to Chat GPT now about how to minimize the skin, stuff. Ask Chat GPT that. If you already have a lot of loose skin, I understand, but maybe they can give you some tricks for that, tips and tricks for that too. But in regards to currently, right, I have loose skin. Like, of course, my arms, right? See, like I have this already. You know what I'm saying? From weight I've lost. But to minimize it moving forward is why I'm exercising. It's why I don't know if y'all watch Lasky Gen Xer, but he got like 3-pound weights and he just kind of walks around with them and moves around with them, because then your muscle build up. Because when you build more muscle, the loose skin will look less. Even though it's still there, it won't look as bad as if you don't have muscle to support you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pray for you too, spam time. The brick perspective. Don't even get me started on planes. I think I should get a discount for dealing with crying. Yeah, I never even took my kids on a plane until they was old enough to enjoy the experience. I don't even see the purpose of that. Brown sugar, shea butter, coconut oil. I got some castor oil too. Yep, all that stuff is really good. After you get out the shower, don't even barely dry off. Put it on while you damp, all over your whole entire body. You feel me? I got some castor oil too. Okay, happy Eve, you're eating so healthy. You're doing so good. Thank you. I've been trying to be as consistent as possible with this whole thing. I really have been, because it's not easy, especially when your kids is not used to it. They used to saying, "Mom, can we go get Wendy's?" And it's like, "Okay, Mom, can we go get cheesecake?" Okay, they used to that. You feel me? They're not used to no. So it's kind of a challenge, especially when they skinny. You see, and they don't have no weight to lose. They looking at you like, "Girl, I ain't on a diet." My kids quick to say that. I ain't on no diet. I know you ain't on a diet, but you gonna eat healthy, because eventually that metabolism y'all got going on finna slow down. And wouldn't you like to know how to eat before it starts slowing down? Shoot. OMG, 7-hour plane trip, and there was kids literally screaming next to me the entire time. The dad did nothing to stop it, nothing. The kid was like 7. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Them plane tickets cost too much to be sitting there tolerating that mess. And I mean, I guess you can buy tickets to sit in the front, but they be up in the front too. Shoot, they be up in the front too. Don't nobody want to hear that mess? Shoot, I sure don't. I can't stand it. It's not even like, it'd be different if it's a baby, but a 7-year-old screaming and yelling, and I don't know about all that. It's something else going on at that point. Something else going on. So I got my little vegetables in there, and I got my broth here that I'm gonna make my noodles with. But while my noodles are going, I'm gonna be steaming my vegetables at the same time. So that's how we're doing that. This is the noodles I'm using. The broth, I like the organic, low sodium broth, or no salt if you can find it. Because I like salting up my own food with my own seasoning. I don't want to salt it up with somebody else's. So yeah, that's that. So I'm going to let this start boiling, steaming. And we can go on with that. Because yeah, I've been working on staying consistent. But the thing is, I just got to find sustainable avenues. Like when I first lost weight, I had lost over 100 pounds, and I went hard. I went hard. I was doing 2 hours of exercise a day, low carb, trying to do vegan, trying to do everything. And the thing is, none of it was sustainable. So the weight came back plus some. Because I wasn't able to sustain it when times got hard. I wasn't able to sustain it after COVID. It was just like unsustainable. But that was a lesson learned. So you go through things and you learn lessons from it and you make sure it don't happen again. So now that I have a because see, I hear that there's people who gain weight, lose weight like consistently. Like they lose 100 pounds, they gain 100 pounds. They lose 100 pounds, they gain 100 pounds. I mean, dang, you done pretty much lost 500 pounds as many times as you done lost and gained weight. And I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. One time is enough. A one-time lesson for me is enough. I got enough of that. I can't, I'm not, So, but that's just me. Like I said, everybody is different. Rice is done. I'm turning that off. Yeah. So in regards to this fish, I'm putting it in this pan. I got me some, hold on. I think I got some already open. Don't I? Oh, never mind. I used it all. Okay. So yeah, this broth is what I'm using. And I'm going to put a little in the pan. I got this from Brown Sugar. She's been doing a lot of vegetables and cooking on the stove, like with broth and stuff. So I was like, I don't have to steam everything. I can saute my stuff in some broth too, because I got some broth, right? So I'm going to put this, and I'm going to chop up an onion to put in that. And get going with it. So, yeah, that's just how I'm doing it personally. Like I said, do you have, wait, hold on, let me go back up what y'all was talking about. Okay, Brick said, okay, yeah. Brown Sugar said, do you have a spiralizer for the zucchini to make zucchini noodles? No, I don't have one, but I've been hearing about the zucchini noodles. I need to look into trying to get one. Happy Sky said, Eve, I can't wait to watch your channel evolve. Someday you'll be a skinny mini in a foreign country with a hot man. Girl, and that is a fact. Mark Happy Sky's word. Eve, I can't wait to watch your channel evolve. Someday you'll be a skinny mini in a foreign country with a hot man. She said that today, Saturday, July 12th, 2025, 10:50 a.m. Don't forget this live. Shoot. That was at 47.15 seconds. Because ain't nobody playing out here. These men out here is trash. I'm sorry, but the men out here is trash. I don't know how they are in other countries, but the men out here is trash. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. I feel like a man should be on a better plane than me. Like if I'm here, he needs to be up here. Because the man is supposed to be the lead. He's supposed to be the head of the house. I should not be above here and then he think he could be there with me and he's down here. No, we're not doing that. 21st, you in the building. You in the building, 21st. Because if I feel like if I'm already leading the way, what's the point? What's the point? I've been taking care of myself and my kids by myself for years. You feel me? So unless you come in with that energy and more, I'm good. Ain't nobody finna tell me what to do. That's just not, I'm not with that. If I'm gonna be submissive, because that's what I keep hearing, men want women that's submissive, then give me a reason to be submissive. I'm not just about to be out here submissive to a jerk, a jack off, an idiot, or a brokey. I'm not about to be submissive to none of that. So you can miss me with all of that. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. Sorry. That's just not for me. But it's not nothing wrong if people is, though. You feel me? It's nothing wrong if that's what people choose to do. I'm never against whatever people choose to do. But me personally, in regards to a man, I'm not finna sit up here and take care of no man who ain't taking care of me. Period. I'm just not gonna do it. And that means take care of me mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about you taking care of me and my needs, period. Because if you're not doing that and I can do it all on my own, what do I need you for, though? What do I need you for? So that's my perspective on that. Because I don't need you for crap. Obviously. You likely need me more than I need you. Can you cook? Can you clean? Do you work full time? I mean, like, what do you do? Do you treat me nice? Do you talk to me well? Do you encourage me? Do you motivate me? Do you uplift me? then how am I going to do any of that for you? Let me see. Everybody I know who has a successful marriage for 40 to 50 plus years, the husband is submissive to the wife. I'm just saying what I see around me. A husband could be submissive to the wife and still be the head of the household, though. Now take that in. A man can be submissive to his wife and still be the head of the household, though. Still running everything. But he's submissive to his wife, meaning he cares for her needs. He's there for her when she needs him. When she's literally in the bed, curled up, he's coming with some tea. That's the submissiveness I'm talking about. Yeah, a man can do that and still be the head of the household. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it is possible, y'all. It's possible. Happy Sky said, I'm finna find it, so we know it's out there. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Let me go up. I didn't know I could do that. Let me see. Hold on. Pin that. Okay. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Yes. How you doing? Looking fantastic. Thank you, 21st. I'm great. Yes, and Brown Sugar, I agree with what you're saying about that. Does anyone know, is the circumference of your belly the last to go down? I think belly has to do with stress. So people be like skinny, but they still got that belly. You feel me? You ever seen that? People be small as heck, but they bellies be protruding because they stress the heck out. Cortisol sits in the stomach. You can ask ChatGPT. 21st said, the chili dog, yummy, so good. My family loves them. Oh, good. I'm glad you like that. Brown Sugar said, I'll do a submissive man. Girl. Period. Happy Sky said, I heard you should find someone that loves you more than them, but I don't know if that works. Maybe it does. No, for a woman, not for a man. A man, no. If a woman love a man more than he loves her, he gonna drop her because he gonna think she too clean, she too on him, she's too much, she's drama. So if a woman loves a man more, but if a man loves a woman more, that's where it's at. Because a woman loves to be like loved. Men not necessarily like that. So when a woman's giving all this projection of love, they could think it's like irritating. But when a man's giving it, a woman's gonna eat it up because she love that. Most women do, I know. Well, as far as I know. Now I can't speak for every woman, but I know that majority of women do like that. They do like that. From what I've seen. Okay, so I got garlic and I got ginger. This is what I'm cooking for the fish that I got out here. I mean, but y'all can, if y'all feel that that's not correct, let me know. But I just noticed that it seemed like, now this is the curry paste. I'm gonna come bring everything over there to show y'all. So just hold on 1 second. Yeah, I feel like, that's just generally how it go. I'm gonna put a top on this and let it kind of simmer down. But let me show y'all before I even do that. Before I close it and let it simmer before I put the fish in there. So for the fish that I'm cooking, I put this. And I put this, and this. That's what I put in it. And half an onion. And now I'm gonna let that steam up and cook the onions, the garlic and stuff and everything, cook it down. So I'm gonna show y'all what it's looking like right now before I put the top on it. Because this is how I made my shrimp yesterday that I had in my sushi. And boy, let me tell y'all, it was a win. It was a win. Okay, so let's see. So this is how it looked now. I'm gonna let it simmer up before I put the fish in it. Straight win. And then I'm gonna season the fish, but I'm putting the top on it. See, so it can kind of cook the onions down. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about because I'm about to have to put my noodles up in here. Okay. Okay. Happy said, okay, yes. Maya said, all my married friends was dominant women. Yep. Brown Sugar said, when wife's not happy, husband not happy. Period. Brick said, I'm not looking. Not interested right now. Laugh out loud. I'll perv out from afar for a while. I'm picking up my bloody heart off the floor and shoving it back in my chest from the last one. I'm good. Girl, I feel you on that. Rhonda, hey, what's up? Hello, all. What are we making? So I'm making a Thai-inspired fish. I just made my rice that I'm going to have with it. And cooking my zucchini and yellow squash that I'm also going to put with it. Because I'm thinking I'm going to put that in the with the fish and the sauce. Ooh, y'all. Okay. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cook the fish and then I'm gonna put the zucchini and the squash in it so then that can go on top of some rice. That's a meal right there, y'all. And then I'm making spaghetti and salad. We is here and we is doing it. Okay. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Oh yeah, I need to get some chili sauce. Yes, girl, it's the best. Cod with a Thai twist. Yes. I've never eaten cod. Need to try it. It's really good. Cod is really, really good, especially for low fat fish. I feel like it's better than tilapia in regards to it's not farm raised. How many tablespoons of the Thai sauce did you put in? And why is it watery? Did you put vegetable broth? Yes. So the first thing I put in was vegetable broth. You might not have been here yet when I said that, but I put vegetable broth in first. Then I chopped up that onion and put it in. And then I put like a spoon. Let me show you the spoon. Hold on. Where's the spoon? Ugh, here we go. You can put a tablespoon of each one of those. Tablespoon of each one of those pastes. And a tablespoon of the ginger and a tablespoon of the garlic as well. Tablespoon, up to 2 tablespoons if you want like more, but tablespoon at least. This I just put in like maybe half a cup. Now I'm gonna check on these vegetables. Gotta stir it up because the bottom vegetables will get cooked quickly and then the top one still ain't cooked. So that's why I'm doing it like that. And this is the cod that I get from Amazon. And it has literally, for this whole thing, it has 1.5 grams of fat and 52 grams of protein for this whole thing. Okay? Let me see. Okay. Steamed zucchini and squash. Yes, steamed. Yeah, but I'm gonna put it in with the with that sauce after the fish is cooked up. Oh, this look good, y'all. Let me show you what this looking like. Okay, let's see. So this is how it's looking, guys. Look at that. That's looking real, real good. Now I'm gonna put the fish in it and season the fish while it's in there. I need a camera person so you follow me around when I'm doing this, but yeah, that's what that is. So that's kind of where I'm at right now on men. I just feel like I need to work on myself. So I'm with you on that, Brick. I need to work on myself and then go from there. So what I'm putting on the fish, I'm gonna put smoked paprika. I know some don't like it, but I love cilantro. It just gives it a different type of kick. Pink Himalayan salt. I know some people don't like that, but that's all I got for now. And some crushed red pepper flakes. And some turmeric. Turmeric and ginger are very good for inflammation, by the way. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this fish in there and let y'all see how I season it up. So how is y'all journey going though? Is y'all doing more protein? How is the more protein stuff working? Is y'all still sugar fasting? Have y'all switched to a sugar is life diet or a skeleton diet? What are y'all doing? How is y'all love life? Do y'all got somebody that y'all love that loves you? Or are you just chilling right now? Which one is it? Let me know. You said, did you say you got that card from Amazon? Yeah, Amazon Fresh. Yep. Amazon Fresh. I need to order that. Yes, Amazon Fresh is amazing. So I put my red pepper flakes. I'm going to show y'all after what it looked like after I put all the stuff on it. The red pepper flakes, the turmeric. I'm about to put this on low. Smoked paprika. I love me some smoked paprika. If y'all not up on that smoked paprika, get up on it, y'all. It's good. Cilantro. I did this with my shrimp yesterday that I used in our sushi, and boy, them kids was tearing it up. Now I'm putting my pink Himalayan salt. See, and it's barely be coming out, so that's why I like putting my own salt. I'd rather put my own salt than use somebody else's. And I don't know if I told y'all, but I'm using black pepper too. Okay. So let me show you. This is what it looked like when I have the seasoning on it. So now I'm just going to kind of stir it and let it all just kind of go in there with that. Season this. Everything. Get it mixed up. Put that on there. Let it cook. Now let this all cook. See, y'all got a bonus because y'all came in here today. Because, right? I'm going to put a little bit more broth in it so it'll like simmer because I want to put my vegetables in it. Oops, sorry. There we go. Actually, I don't need to put my broth. I'm just going to put my vegetables on the top. Bow. Because that already got stuff in it. Broth and stuff. Now I can make my noodles. Yeah. So let me show y'all what I did. I dropped my vegetables on top of it instead of putting more broth because these broth vegetables will steam up and make the fish cook. This is how I did it. I'm going to put the top on. Let it do its thing. Now we're going to get into the noodles. I'm going to read what y'all said shortly. Hold on 1 second. A little bit more of that broth. This is my noodles. I think I might have showed y'all. This is the noodles I use. Get these from Amazon Fresh as well. Start clearing up my area. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, so yes, Amazon. I cut the protein. It was messing me up back to Skeleton City. Love that. I feel like I'm losing, but my gut is the same size. That's why I keep asking about the belly. I don't know what your stress level is, but like maybe do some deep breathing, some yoga, some Pilates, maybe not so much high intensity exercise. If you do a lot of exercise, high intensity, you can build that cortisol also. Yeah. What are you eating? It's a good question, Maya. Go follow Love Miss Maya. That's my girl. Okay. The brick perspective. This will be, and if y'all didn't see our first episode of Meat Potatoes, go check it out. It was very good. You know, it was glitchy. I don't know what the heck that was about, but the overall message is very clear. The brick perspective said this will be a great maintenance diet. It was easy to stick to, just wasn't losing with it, so might revisit when I'm done losing. Oh, that looks so good. Thank you. I'm eating Cole's low-fat diet right now. Okay, but are you eating a bunch of protein? Like you're more so prioritizing that? Because like I said, too much protein may not be ideal for women. Maybe that's a men thing. Okay, Sky. Eve, you said you put 1 tablespoon of red sauce and 1 tablespoon of the green sauce. Yes. Eve, happy Sabbath. Food is looking great. Thank you, Kira. So happy you're here. Rhonda said, I'm doing moderate protein, 100 grams, high carb, 406, and low fat, below 50 grams. There are my max macros, and it's working. Had a wish 2.7 pounds this morning and inches down. Wow, that's great, Rhonda. You rocking it out. Great job. The sugar diet was the star of upping my carbs. Now I have a variety of foods. Yep, same here. Yes. I was shocked to learn insulin spikes during exercise and sex. Well, ain't no sex going on, so we can just I'm not doing that. And yeah, so exercise, that's what I said. But if like you're married and you're having a lot of sex, maybe you need to cut the exercise. I mean, I'm just saying, just make sex your exercise. Sexercise, okay? Maybe maybe that's what you should do to avoid having spikes, because if you're having lots of sex and then you're all of a sudden doing a lot of exercise too, that may mess you up. That may just mess you up. So these noodles cook fast. They pretty much done, which I love that about these noodles. Now we're going to get into the meat. So I'm going to go ahead and leave these noodles right here in this. Let me show y'all. Oop. Hold on. So this is the noodles. And I'm leaving them in here. Okay. Let me see. So that's that. The noodles is that. Yeah. Ooh, that's going to be so good. I'm going to see if I'm going to need to cook another batch of noodles after I'm done with everything else. But for now, that works. So let's go ahead. Do this top fit? No, we're going to put a plate over it. And let it sit on the side. Wow. There we go. That's that. Now, I'm going to cook the meat for the spaghetti. That is going to be this. 99% lean. This whole package has 4 grams of fat if you were to eat the whole thing. Just in case you were wondering about that. I'm going to put this back on there. Then I'm going to use a little broth for the onions, because I put onions and garlic in my sauce and my meat for the spaghetti. Now let's check out this. Yep. Looking good. Looking real good. Just going to leave that fish down at the bottom. Mix these veggies in a little bit with it. Yep. Mm-hmm. So this is how my fish and veggie mix is looking. And this is my steamed rice. So that's what this is going to be for. 1 meal down, and we cooking the last one. I love being in the kitchen, y'all. Especially when I got y'all with me in the kitchen. It's fun. I usually be so alone, but because the kids just be like, "Is the food ready?" That's the only time they come out here. But I'm like, man, can somebody just come in here and cook with me? Like, my goodness, I'm already cooking heck of food. Okay, so what y'all talking about? Okay. Insulin spikes are normal. Yes, they are. Because food insulin gives you insulin spikes. I need a man now. I'm not too big to meet anyone now. Now that I'm not... Wait, I need a man, but I'm too big to meet anyone now. Girl, you'll be surprised. There's a lot of men that like big women. Don't get it twisted. That was so funny. Haha. I absolutely love these lives. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Brick. I remember I gained a ton of weight back when I ate like 10 bananas a day, trying to be like freely. I never lost that weight. Really? Now, were you only eating bananas, or like... Or how does that work? Because is that all the girl eat is bananas? I don't really know her too much. I mean, I've heard of her drama story with durian, but I don't really know. I know she eats bananas, but I didn't know she was eating 10 of them. My gosh, a day? I eat maybe like 2. Yeah, I maybe eat like 2, max 3. Like if I have a banana for breakfast, like, which is bad. I have not had nothing to eat, y'all, yet. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning doing Bible reading and laundry, making beds, and I've just been doing a lot, y'all. I've been doing a lot. I'll put some garlic in it. Garlic. So, yeah, I haven't necessarily, I just put a squeeze of that garlic in there. So I haven't had nothing to eat yet, which is not good. But her stomach was so distended, it was banana. Wait, she was eating 30 bananas at wait, dang, hold on, let me go back up. Dude, I saw her eat a 50 banana smoothie. She was eating 30 bananas a day at one point. Her stomach was so distended, it was I was eating fattening vegan crap. Oh, bananas. Not all she only eats fruits and stuff, so of course she's skinny. Me too, I ate massive amounts of bananas following freely, but they do vigorous exercise on the bike and they heal their metabolism damage. Yeah, see, Freely is a biker too, I think. Like Durian. I think maybe that's how they met or that's how they got together, something. But I think that's what they do, right? You know what they do? Ride bikes. If you're riding a bike literally everywhere you go every day, I'm not sure how much weight you could really gain from doing that. Because that's a lot of exercise. So yeah. I'm gonna serve that onion. Woo. Okay, so I got this cooking. I got my so I put let me see. Let me show you. My onions and garlic in here for my meat that I'm gonna make. Oop, sorry, it's all steamy. Steamy. And might as well start my salad too while I'm at it. So we can get this thing going. Okay. Wait, so it says exactly. The food looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I had made my salad last week, but I love salad. So I'm gonna dump it on in there. This is the leftover I had from before. But I just love salad. And it seemed like that last salad I made to go out last Saturday got ate up so quick. I was like, dang, I should have made more. I should have made more salad. And somebody said healthy eating is expensive, but I don't really think it's that expensive. You just gotta catch a sale. And plus, like, what is that compared to? Like, are you eating out all the time, or are you just eating noodles or something? Like, I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I love salad, yeah. So then I put shredded carrots on it. Love my little shredded carrots. If y'all follow Ray Pete, he got like a whole, well, he passed, but he had a whole carrot salad recipe, which I haven't tried because it had coconut oil in it, but it's supposed to be good for metabolism. But I always use carrots anyway. I'm going to go ahead and put this meat in here. Now, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Miss Maya is the one who said I should go live and cook because I'm always cooking. So thank you and thank her because she's right. I am always cooking. So why wouldn't I show y'all? And plus, I have decided it's easier than me sitting there trying to record it the whole time because sometimes that recording, I'll be forgetting steps. But if I'm going live, it'll be easier, you know? It'll be easier to do. So I'm going to go ahead and cook that. Now, let me show y'all the sauce I got. I got this fat-free organic marinara sauce, pasta sauce. And it literally says for half a cup of this, you get 0 grams of fat. So this is the sauce that I'm going to use, you guys. So, yeah. Oh, Chris in the building. Fabulous life. Hey, what's up? Okay. I love Ray Pete. He is an amazing guy. And welcome, Fabulous Life. Go follow him up. I don't know what happened to his channel. Somebody shut it down. But go follow him up if you haven't already. He's great. And yeah. Thank you, Miss Maya. So I be forgetting when I'm cooking, I forget certain times, certain parts of the process, and I'm like, well, shoot. Now what am I going to tell people? So I feel like being live is just better because now I'm not going to miss any of it because you're seeing it actually in real time. So let's check on the fish and the vegetables. So this is what it's looking like. The fish and vegetables is looking like right now. As you can see, it's steaming up and it's looking good. It's looking good. My cod is in there. My cod is like, yeah, there we go. It's cooking. Look. Oh, yeah, this looking good, y'all. It's looking real good. Yeah. My other piece of fish up in there. So this is looking good. This is looking about right. I'm going to just go ahead and shut it down and let it just sit in its juices because this is going to go over rice. Yes. So that's that. We'll shut that off. And then this is the so far what the meat for the spaghetti is looking like. And Francesca, welcome. I'm so happy that you are here to finally catch one of my lives live. If you don't catch it, it's okay. I always save them, so it's okay. But it's always good to catch it live because it's just funner that way. You get to chat with people and stuff, and just be like, "Hey, how's it going? What's up?" and all that good stuff. And you know, we get into some good chats. Like we just found out that sex and exercise both cause insulin spikes. So my thing was, okay, if you want to reduce the amount of insulin spikes, just stick with either one, sex or exercise, or sexercise. That's the type of conversations we be having to be here. So that is cooking up. That chicken or turkey, that ground turkey is cooking up, looking really good. I'm gonna season it up. Put me a little salt. Let me put my salad up because I don't want that to be in the way right now. So I'm going to sprinkle a little of my Himalayan salt. I know people said don't get pink Himalayan salt no more. So once it's gone, I'm going to stick with Celtic salt. But hey, that's where we at right now. And I'll put a little pepper in this. And I have Italian seasoning too, actually. But I need to find it. But I do have some. I love Italian seasonings too. What do you guys cook? When do you guys do meal prep, or do you guys have like a specific day y'all cook, or you just cook every day, or you don't really cook at all? You like forget that? Like what y'all be having going on? I always watch the replays. Oh, thank you, Francesca. I appreciate it. Yeah. Catch the replay. It's always available. I know that a lot of y'all be coming with some good recipes in my comment section too. So thank you for that. And join the Discord because y'all be coming with recipes up in the Discord too. And I appreciate all of it. All of it. All of it. All of it, guys. I love it. And you know, when you actually come here with me, you're not necessarily cooking one meal. We usually cook a bunch of meals, guys. We cook a bunch of meals. Like last time I think we did tacos and sushi. Like we always cooking more than one meal every time. Okay, I cook twice a week. Okay, are you in California? Yes, sir, I am. On the whole other side of the states from you, because I think you in New York, right? I am in sunny California, about 20 minutes from San Francisco. Because everybody knows where San Francisco is. I'm from Oakland, but not everybody knows what that is. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I made a big pot of pinto beans and a bit of rice. Eat that for the week. Now no cooking, just fruit and juice. I usually cook every day, but plan it out in my head the night before. Oh, that's good. I like that. So Brick, you gonna make it for the whole week. I like that idea. But see, with kids, they ain't gonna go for that. They like, girl, what you cooking? But I like that you plan out the night before. That's a good idea. I kind of do that too. Rhonda said, I meal prep most time, but don't mind cooking daily. It's just my most times since my husband works out of state for months at a time. Oh, dang, that's tough. Okay, yeah. See, I would see you. Yeah, if it's just you, then I could see why you would just, do it that way. If it's just you, that makes perfect sense. All right. So this is the sauce. I think I told y'all the sauce. This is also from Amazon Fresh. Amazon Fresh needs to pay me because I'm always promoting them and their brands. 365 is actually Whole Foods brand, but I think they work with Amazon, so that's why they always got their stuff in stock. So I'm going to let that cook up, and I'm going to show y'all what it's looking like. So this is what the sauce is looking like right now. I'm going to let it cook, and then I'll put the noodles in there. Oh, that makes sense. Amazon owns Whole Foods. Oh, awesome. Good to know. That is really good to know. I had no idea. So, yeah, it makes sense. But what don't make sense is that Amazon be charging more than I mean, Whole Foods charges more than Amazon for their food. If you go on the app, you can literally buy from either store on the Amazon app. Let's get back to the salad. But then they trying to charge you more for the stuff that's at Amazon than charge you more for the stuff on Whole Foods than on Amazon, which doesn't make sense because they selling the same thing. So why would I spend money on? I think unless Amazon's doing that on purpose, just so people don't go to the actual, they go to actual Whole Foods, they go to Amazon instead. Because every time I start buying stuff on Whole Foods, I'll be like, oh, I can get this cheaper at Amazon. These are cucumbers. I'm gonna use these for my salad. Put that top back on. Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot. And beets. I love beets on my salad. Y'all know that. So I'm about to rinse these. Yeah, I noticed that. But I don't know. I don't even know if they have that at every place though. Because the way Chris was like, are you in California? They may not have that stuff at every store. I don't really know. I mean, they may have Amazon everywhere, but I don't know if they have the same stuff as far as groceries and everything. Because even in my city, I live in San Leandro, they didn't have Amazon Fresh in San Leandro. They only had it in San Francisco and Oakland for the longest time. So I'm like, okay, this is crazy. Like, I'm not that far away, and I can't even get the groceries. So it may not be like that for y'all. I don't know yet. I gotta see what y'all talking about. And I got tomatoes too, actually. Let me get them. These are my favorite tomatoes. Favorite. I just like the different colors. Okay, let me see what y'all say. Hold on, I gotta try my hands off. Okay, y'all said. Okay, Amazon owns Whole Foods. Amazon brought Whole Foods. I think it's amazing that you're a single mom. I couldn't do it. Thank you. Yeah, it's not for the weak. Fabulous said that's how I lost 20. Fabulous said that's how I lost the last 25. What are you talking about? Haha, it was from a vegetarian days. Always spent hours chopping and prepping, put into containers in the fridge. I cook every day. Good job. Anyone know how to lower cortisol? I meal prep most times. Okay, so Rhonda says she meal prepping. Happy wants to know about lowering cortisol. Fabulous Life cooks every day. Brick said she's in her vegetarian days. She spent hours chopping stuff. That's crazy. But putting in containers, that's a good idea. And Fabulous said that's how he lost 25 pounds. I think it's amazing that you're a single mom. Thank you so much. Happy it's not easy. Amazon brought Whole Foods is what Brick said. And then Brown Sugar said Amazon owns Whole Foods. Jeff Bezos brought Whole Foods. Oh, okay. Well, dang. Jeff Bezos got the dough. He might as well buy it. I know, right? Kind of crazy, Brick said. Oh, I don't know. Bezos bought Whole Foods. He owns the good stuff. Well, Whole Foods 365 brand is Whole Foods, so maybe he just bought their brand. I'm not really sure. Same brand, different prices. Yeah, exactly. Whole Foods is a specialty store, so they charge more. Bezos brought Whole Foods years ago. Yes, I remember people complaining about it. I still prefer Trader Joe's, but I'm not walking there to lug home gallons of juice and watermelons. Those tomatoes look so good. They are very good. That's right, Brick. Perspective. Folks complained about it. Eve, have you noticed weight loss since low fat diet? Yeah, I've been on the low fat diet. Okay, so once my feet and everything had swelling up, I don't know if y'all was following at that time. But at that time, when I was pumping salt and all that kind of stuff, I noticed that my weight was going back up, and I was like, "Heck no, we're not doing that." Like, cause I started at 397 back in May 10th when I was started with Cole. I was 397, and mind you, I had came from more so intermittent fasting, OMAD, and extended fasting. So I had started off at 431 and got down to 397 doing just the fasting and all of that kind of stuff. Right? So when I started sugar fasting, I noticed it worked, but like I said, things kept changing. Like first I could have vegetables and I can't have vegetables. Then it was like, well, you can have starch, then you can't have starch. So I feel like my body got tired of all of that. Then it was like pound sugar, pound salt, pound this, pound that. So I think my body got confused and was like, we're not doing none of that. And so I initially had dropped, I had got like down, I had went from 397 to 381, and then all of a sudden I went back up to 391 doing all these doggone changes. So I said, nope, we're not doing that no more. So I started following at Sugar Is Life. I had been followed him, but I really wasn't doing none of his protocols. Been following Skeleton City, but was kind of just trying to stick to what I was doing with who I was coaching with. And so, but when I realized that my blood pressure was going up, I'm like, yeah, nah, gotta do something else. So and that's the same time I think the whole message changed to do low fat, which at the end of the day, we've been doing low fat, y'all. Like this whole thing is low fat. Like that's not nothing new. We were like sugar fasting, sugar diet has always been low fat. The only difference that's being added really now is the protein. And I think if you were sugar dieting, you could have a protein meal, but it wasn't like have protein all day and night. It wasn't that type of message before. So, when I noticed that I was having that issue and I started getting that weight that I had lost and went from 81 to 91, that was a 10-pound gain. I was like, yeah, no, we got to do something else. Because I was already under a very restrictive diet, just eating fruits and juices and smoothies. And so my body wasn't healthy. I'm putting this in the sauce now. So my body was mad. I was mad. And I figured something else had to change. Something needed to change. So that's when I decided that when he mentioned low fat, I said, cool. But now I'm going to start seeing what other people are doing with low fat. Because mind you, I had mentioned before, Sugar Is Life. As Sugar Is Life had already said, if you want to lose weight, go down to 10 grams of fat and 60 grams of protein if you want to lose weight. That's what Sugar Is Life. His name is Zach, but y'all probably know him as Sugar Is Life. That's what he said to do. So I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to start doing. And weight started dropping. So, and then plus I was told to throw my scale away. Initially, I was weighing myself every day. Y'all know that. And then all of a sudden it was don't weigh yourself every day. So then I was like, F all this. I need to weigh myself so I know if it's working or not. Like I felt like it might not be working. Or may be working. Like I felt like my clothes were loose and stuff like that. But it's just good to see what the scales say, I think. So when I did that, I noticed that my scale was starting to go back down. So it went from 91 to 90 and just kept on going down to like 80. I think 80. No, the lowest has been in 77, but my cycle is happening this week. So right now I'm at 80. But 77, it went down to 77, 377, y'all, from 391 to 377, just within a week and a half, maybe. So it's working. Maybe this week is kind of running slow though because of my cycle, but I'm not tripping. Anyways, this is what the spaghetti is looking like after I put the noodles in. Let me show. I forgot to show y'all that. This is what the salad is looking like so far. I'm about to put the tomatoes and the beets on it. And let me see. Instead of using cheese, Parmesan cheese, which is usually what I put on top of my spaghetti, we'll be having nutritional yeast. If you guys have ever, and this is the gluten-free version of it. Very, very, very good. Very, very good. And it has 0 grams of fat for 2 tablespoons. It has protein, 5 grams, but who cares? Let me turn this down. Let me see what y'all talking about. I'm going to take a seat and see what y'all talking about because I feel like I've been sitting here and just running my mouth and haven't seen what y'all was talking about. Ooh, it is hot. That's a whole workout, y'all. I work out with y'all every Saturday for sure. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me see what y'all talking about. The tomatoes look good. Thank you. Have you noticed weight loss? So I just talked about that. Your feet look so good now. Yeah, right? My feet are literally not swollen anymore. Like, even with me standing up and walking and exercising, it's literally, I can see the smiley face in my foot. I call it a smiley face because it looks like a smiley face. But when I can't see this, I know that it's a problem. I know it's a problem. So yes, thank you. Now I'm on track and I'm feeling good as far as my blood pressure is normal and I'm not swollen. If he looks, whose call? Whose call? Yeah, the changes drive me crazy and laugh my ass off. Yes, exactly. I've increased my protein, but I'm still higher on carbs. I think that's the point. I think we're supposed to be higher on carbs than we are on protein, for sure. I think the carbs are supposed to be highest. I've increased. Okay, so that's what Francesca Brown Sugar said. Folks should test themselves, see if your body still drops pounds with high protein. Yeah, because some people are doing it and they're saying that they're not losing weight, and I can see why. That's why I stuck with Zach. He's like, if you got a lot of weight to lose, you don't need to eat a whole bunch of protein because, like I said, your body just takes longer to process that protein. Brick said, yeah, mine didn't. So I cut it out, losing again. Yeah, Brick went to skeleton diet. So even on the skeleton diet, tier 3 is when you add the protein. So it's like fruits and vegetables, starch, then it's protein on that third tier. So that, I mean, it's understandable because, like I said, the body takes longer to process all of that. So Happy says, so okay, so now I want to know when your body taps into fat sources. I don't know. I'm confused. When is it tap into fat sources? Well, ain't that the reason we low fat? Like, if we're only eating, see, I feel like max 50 is like when you're at maintenance. But like, I think it's like 20 or lower or 30 or lower is what should be happening to be considered low fat. Because then I think the fat off your body is getting used, but you still need fat to absorb nutrients from the foods you eat too. So that's why you still have to have some fat, but it's just not like as much fat as normal. Okay. So Brick said, gonna miss that Foggy, not gonna lie, it's literally my favorite. Oh, see, I'm dairy free and gluten free. So as much as possible, like I do have, like, sometimes, like when I had those hot dogs, I had those buns that were not gluten free because I couldn't find any. But dairy and gluten really just affect my skin horribly. So my eczema triggers it. So I can't do that. Francesca said, I call Zach Gold Coast because I told him Ghost Coast because I told him he looks like Ryan Gosling and and Kevin Costner. Yeah, he's a handsome dude. That dude is handsome. What's his name? Zach. He's a handsome dude, and he got a haircut now, and he got his little profile picture popping. He didn't came up. I like seeing people's channels evolve like that. Like, I remember when he first started, and he was just running around with his dog and stuff like that. When, like, I want to say he started like right when like a week after I started sugar fasting, he came out and start talking about how bad it was, and he's drastically evolved into a good thing. I love beets. Yes, beets are great. Does nutritional yeast taste like cheese? It makes me think of Parmesan cheese. To me, I've even put it on a salad before. Okay, so I'm googling that. I have fat around my organs. Maybe I'm losing fat that first I don't know. Kind of, yeah. Good substitute for parm. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, what is that? Visceral fat? Is that what's fat around the organs? Is visceral fat? I mean, I feel like, how are you going to target the fat in your organs and you got fat on your body? I mean, I think the first target is to get the fat off your body and then as your fat decreases from your body, then it will start going to the organs. Or maybe, like you're saying, if it's an internal process, like it, but how will we know that? Because like we can't put our organs on the scale and see if they fat or not. So I feel like that's why the scale is good, because then we can see what fat off our body is coming off, because then we know that if the fat off our body is coming off, then internally got to be coming off too, right? Okay, such a difference in your feet, right? I can see my little happy smiley face. 21st said, I hope you don't mind me asking, what's the lowest you have been in your adult years? So I had got down to, I looked at my, when I was 19, I looked at my driver's license when I was 19, and it said I was 280 pounds. And so I feel like that's the lowest I've been, because I had got graduated high school. So um when I was 18. So yeah, like 280 has been like my weight as an adult. That's like the lowest I've seen. So that's why I'll be very excited to see my weight go below that, because then we're talking high school years, and I'll be very excited to get back to that and lower. Javi said, do you guys believe in ghosts and demons? Absolutely. I think ghosts are demons. Okay, the brick perspective. I've seen ghosts. Oh, yes. Brick said, yeah, the visceral fat is the hardest to lose. I read it's harder or more compacted or something. Eve, who is your dream man? What does he look like? um Okay, so the visceral fat is the hardest to lose because I think it's the last to go. Honestly, I feel like the weight on your body probably goes first. And then once your body feels safe enough, like, okay, now we can let go. Because I feel like it's going to let the fat go. But if you've been in dieting mode for so long and you've been like yo-yo dieting and fasting and all that stuff for so long, it's going to keep the weight in certain areas just in case you decide to try to starve yourself again. So I think like it's might as well just drop the weight from your body, because that's like easiest to drop as opposed to the one around your organs that protect your, because I think it's protection. I think the body thinks it's protecting your body by putting the fat around the organs, because just in case you really is starving in real life, like now it knows you're not gonna die. That's just my take. I ain't no doctor, shoot, but ain't nobody on YouTube really a doctor. I ain't seen no credentials yet. Okay, Eve, who is your, okay, my dream man? Grill, I don't know. My dream man is someone who is spiritual off top. I need somebody who believes in God and puts God first in their life, because if they put God first in their life, they ain't never gonna treat me wrong. If they put God first, because there's a lot of people who say they spiritual and they really ain't. So I need somebody who is spiritual. I need someone who takes care of themselves. I need someone who is competent at everything. Like they can cook, they can clean, they have money, they can take care of themselves financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. They don't have no baggage, they don't have no drama. Like, yeah, I want somebody like that. As far as, because I mean, looks, I don't never know what that's gonna look like, because I find various men attractive, various races attractive. It just depends on, like, I could think like Pharrell Williams is fine, but then I also could think like I don't know. I don't know if y'all even know who Pharrell Williams is, but I could think I don't know, Steph Curry is fine, but then I could also turn around and think that Tom Cruise is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Brad Pitt used to be fine, or you know, I mean, like my taste can vary as far as looks wise, but as far as the attitude and the qualities, that's never gonna change. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. You could be, you know, Zach from Saved by the Bell, but if you're trash, you're trash. You could be Slater from Saved by the Bell, but if you're great, you're great. So that's what I'm saying. I said that because if y'all know that show, they both was fine. So that's why I said, like, I think the looks is great. That's cool. But when you old, 80, 90 years old, who really looking at looks? You want to know who's treating you good, right? Who's treating you well. So I haven't really put a face to that yet, because I'm not picky with that. I find Middle Eastern men very attractive. I find black men, I find all type of men attractive, that, you know, just different men that I see on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. But I always think in my mind, like, he's fine, but is he fine on the inside? Like, how is he on the inside? Like, does he know he fine and he's telling everybody he fine and all that, or is he actually like a really humble? I want honest, I want secure, like I want all of that. That's more important to me. You feel what I'm saying? To me. But like I said, it could be, somebody who's healthy, somebody who's gonna, like, we work together to be healthy, somebody who's business minded, somebody who's entrepreneurial, somebody who's into getting money. Not saying love of money, like money is everything, like, but they know how to get money whether they have a job or not. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Okay. Because I know how to do that. I just want somebody that knows how to do what I know how to do, but more and better, because that's what a man's supposed to be. He's supposed to be the lead. Brown Sugar said, my lowest is as an adult is 180 pounds. I was 160 to 170 in high school. Oh, okay, cool. Brick said, my lowest was 97 pounds, but I have had an eating disorder. Since I was 10, so doesn't mean much. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. 21st said, thank you so much for answering. You're welcome. Brown Sugar said, my dream man is spiritual, plant-based, faithful, financially stable, tall, slim, devoted, and submissive. She gonna add that submissive on. Like I said, I don't mind if a man is in his masculine energy, but you gotta make sure I stay in my feminine energy. And that means you promote it. You love it when I'm in my feminine energy. And that means that I love being in it because I won't never have to throw on that masculine energy and take you out. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a balance to it. We gotta compliment. I want him to be in his femininity when it come with me though. Don't treat me like no man. You feel what I'm saying? Treat me like a woman. Treat me like a princess, a queen. But when he needs to be that man, he needs to be that man. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just what I'm saying as far as that goes. Francesca said, I'll be married 31 years in September to my dream. Wow, congratulations. That's awesome. Francesca, girl, give us the tea. Give us how do it work? How did that work for you? 21st said, have you tried lentils? The lentils are pressure cooked beans. I have not. I have lentils. I have beans. I had chili earlier this week. But I haven't really been able to use that pressure cooker my mom gave me yet. Francesca, you need to be researched by scientists. For real, because it's rare to even hear people being married that long. And you look pretty young. You don't even look like you that old. So maybe you got married young and you guys been, rough, like working it out all since then. So that's good. Brick said, haha, happy Francisco Live. Okay, my man should be naturally masculine but submissive to me. Exactly. I like that. I like that, Brown Sugar. I like that. When I need something, when I'm like, honey, I need tea. Okay, baby. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I don't even gotta ask you. You see, I'm having a bad day. You just go get the tea. You just bring it to me. You be like, I don't know if y'all been seeing this trend on Instagram, but it's like princess treatment or bare minimum. And it's like this dude is like the husband is sitting in a chair and the wife gives him some questions and she has like a water hose pointed at him, and so he has to read the question and say, and then she gonna like he'll say, going on vacation once a month, and then he'll be like princess treatment or bare minimum, and if he say bare minimum, then he go get sprayed, right? Oh no, princess treatment. If he say princess treatment, he getting sprayed. So one of the girls, her paper says something to the effect of, brings me all my snacks when I'm, during my cycle, and knows when it's time, like tracks my cycle on his phone and all this other stuff, which that is a possible thing. I didn't even know that because I have an app called Lively, and your man can literally connect to your app and know when your cycle is finna start. Now that I'd say is princess treatment. She sprayed her man when he said bare minimum. Because technically, shouldn't you know when your wife or your girl period starts so that you know when to kind of chill on what you say or try to, walk lightly, tread lightly around her? So yeah, I think that was a good one. But okay, so what y'all said? I gotta go finish my salad, y'all. Okay, a man should be okay. Exactly, Eve. Yeah, that's amazing. Grats. 31 years. He must be submissive for it to have gone to 31 years. Happy Sky said, I want to be treated like a queen. Yeah, exactly. Yes, queen treatment. Doors open, little presents, flowers, kind, caring, someone I can laugh with and talk for hours. Exactly. Exactly. I'm 55. He's 12 years older. Everything he does is for our kids, grandkids, and me. He's always there for our friends and relatives. He was my oldest. He was my oldest brother. Oldest brother's friend, I'm guessing. Is what you meant. I was just gonna say, yeah, I finished it for you because I figured. I'm like, girl, brother, friend. It had to be the friend. I was like, yeah, I don't know where you live, but I'm sure you don't get down like that. So it had to be the friend. Okay. Well, that's good though. Cause see, I think it's always good to be friends with somebody that you're with anyway. Like if you start off as friends, it generally lasts longer than if you just jump into a relationship. I've noticed that like when I've been friends with somebody, it seems like the relationship lasts longer because that person knows you outside of romance. And then they liked what they saw outside of romance, so that made them want to get romantic, you know? So I think that's good. Haha. Whenever a man said he's alpha, run away. Oh, girl. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think they should have to tell you. I think they should just be able to show in their actions that they the boss. If you have to tell me that you're an alpha, then you're not an alpha. I'm sorry. There's no reason you should even have to tell me. I should just already be able to see it. I should be able to just see it. Okay, so this looking real good. I'm gonna take this off the fire now. So this is the spaghetti right here. I usually like it more saucy, but that's okay because I only have bought one sauce. And now I'm gonna finish this salad. It says if a man is in alignment with the Most High according to the Bible, then everything else will follow in place. Because if he is living by the scriptures, then he will love his wife accordingly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I want him to put God first. Not saying he does, but actually do. Brown sugar and controlling. I think I'll just buy a cat or another dog. I love cats. I have 4 cats. I'm gonna be a cat lady, you guys, because I love cats. They are so sweet and loving and kind and caring. I've had one dog before, but they just a lot of work. And I already got a lot of work with my kids. I don't want to work with nobody else. Shoot. I'm about to wash these tomatoes up. But yeah, in regards to that alpha mess, like I said, I feel like everybody's version of alpha is different. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's cool if you're an alpha male because that means you out here providing, getting money, and taking care of me. But all alpha men need to realize they do have a feminine side, and I didn't even know because yin and yang I thought was good and evil, but I didn't realize that yin and yang is feminine and masculine energy, and we all have it. And maybe it could mean evil and good, but I know everybody has feminine and masculine energy, and I like that. I think Sugar Bomb Emma, who is now Emma on the Roam, is the one who brought that to my attention. Well, she brought it out in a video that masculine energy and feminine energy is what the yin and yang meant, and I like that. I said, now that make more sense. That make more sense because everybody does have that. Men and women all have that. You have masculine and feminine energy, and you need to know when to use it. Let me see what y'all talking about. Okay, so this guy is kind of talking to. He never calls me and rarely texts me and cancels plans at the last second. I just want confirmation that he's no good. He's a single dad and works a lot. That's right. Yeah, that's a no. I'm thinking no good. Happy. Yeah, yin yang complement one another. He definitely needs to be agreeable to me. Yeah. See, let me let you know something. Let me let you know something. I'm a single parent of 2 kids. No support. I have their dad and his side of the family is nowhere. My mom is older and I have to help her out. And yet I still have time to be on this live for a good 2 hours. I still have time to go on a date with somebody. I still have time. So don't get it twisted. If somebody tells you they don't have time for you. Not that they don't have time. They just don't have time for you. Because if there's a will, there's a way. I get that stuff comes up, but every single time, all the time, every day, every plan, then holler at me when you got some time. And until then, I mean consistent time. And if you ain't got no consistent time for me, then we just don't need to talk. Because there's no way in heck that I have more time available for somebody than they have for me. And I got way more on my plate. That just don't add up. That don't make sense. I mean, I'm not getting at him. Maybe he do got a lot going on, but he shouldn't be trying to date nobody either. If you know you ain't got time like that, why are you even trying to date somebody? That's kind of suspect right there. Because you already know you ain't got time to be dating. So what is you doing it for? If you don't got time like that and you got family obligations and all of that stuff, which is nothing wrong with, then you should not be trying to date nobody. That's why I said I don't want to date nobody, because sometimes I may have to cancel or flake because I may be tired after a long day of working and dealing with my kids because they're home for summer. So I'm not actively out here looking to get with nobody. But I also feel like at the same time, no one should be out here actively trying to get with somebody if they don't have the time for them. Because relationships take time, they take effort, they take work. And if somebody don't got no type of, time or energy for that, then why would you even put yourself in that situation, or why would you waste somebody's time? Because I'm huge on time. I mean, I feel like time is more important than money. And if you wasting my time, that's a problem. That's a major problem, y'all. Because, like I said, that ain't, nope. Nope. Especially if you plan something, you guys plan something, and all of a sudden he ain't got no time. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. I'm sorry. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not discrediting him. I'm not saying he may not have stuff going on, but I did some water. I haven't had nothing all day. No food all day, guys. It's almost 12. See, that's why I don't like, because I'm so used to fasting that I literally could go all day not eat, and then I'm like, oh, shoot. Because, that messes up your metabolism, too. So, that kind of sucks. And I don't want to mess up my metabolism. So I'm going to make a plate, and I'm going to have a little bit of everything on it so you guys can see what it all looks like after I'm done with this salad. Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, if you find that that's... But see, the thing is, can you do the same thing to him? Hey, you know what? I'm busy. What if you did that to him? Will he be acting weird and acting like, how you dare you? You know what I mean? Like, I get the single parent thing, but I'm telling you, there's even dating apps for single people. So they out here and they got some type of time available to chat. I mean, I'm not saying, hey, talk to me every single day, all day, because I don't like that either. If somebody's trying to constantly talk to me all day, every day when I'm at work or they at work, you got too much time on your hands. But at the same time, you got to have some type of time. Some type of time. And if I notice that somebody is falling back and they act like they don't got time for me, then guess what? My time gets real scarce too. I don't got time for you. If you ain't got time for me, I for sure ain't got time for you, because I could be doing things better. I could be doing better things than wasting it with you because you didn't have time for me. So what's the point? And then you start going tit for tat, and ain't no point to do that. You could just end it. That's why I say I don't understand why people cheat to get back at somebody. Just end it. It'll be better for the both of you at the end of the day. I'm going to see what y'all saying. I'm almost done with this salad. Yeah, I don't know. That's just me, though. But some people are like, oh, I'd rather, they rather cheat and lie than break up and who. Like, that's just crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I don't even understand it. But at the same time, I'm 41 years old, so I'm not like, I don't know. Nowadays, people is doing all kind of weird stuff that I never would have even thought about when I was young. So you never know. You never know. You want to go outside, Patricia? Go. Okay, now my dressing. I just had the. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got the salad here. We got the spaghetti. I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown. Let me see what y'all talking about. Exactly. He needs to. Okay, let's see. He definitely needs to be agreeable to me. Yeah, sounds like you're a side piece, to be honest. He needs to be laser focused on pleasing me. Okay, thank you. I thought so. I mean, who doesn't have time to send a damn text or make a phone call? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everyone tells me he's probably married. Yeah, I'd cut that off yesterday. Girl, spitting facts. Yep, last one wasted 7 years of my time. Never again. I've never wasted more than 6 years. That was because we had kids. And that was off and on. But I don't feel like, I mean, our lives are too short to waste time. I'm sorry. I have set the bar so high now. Good, because somebody's gonna reach it. There's so many men in the world. Yeah, he should want to spend his spare time with me. Yep, basically. So let's go through it. This is the salad. This is the spaghetti. This is the rice. And this is the fish dish. Everything is cooked, so I'm gonna make a plate to share with you guys, because you know that's what we always do, make a plate to share with you guys. But yeah, I don't in regards to that, a text message, a phone call, like, I mean, come on. I don't really feel like it's hard to have time to do that. A text message, literally, I mean, people will scroll the internet all day. All day. Even at work, people be on the internet scrolling. But you can't contact me and say, "Hey, how you doing?" or "Hope you're having a good day" or something. Like, come on, man. Make it make sense. That don't even make sense to me. That don't make no type of sense. And I'm not going for it. If that's the case, then we destined for failure anyway. So just end it. Just end it. Just end it. Like, I'm not here to give advice, because I'm not with nobody to be trying to give some advice. But shoot, I'm sure even Francesca, who's been with somebody for 30 years, would probably suggest that you end it. I'm just saying. Okay. It's looking good, guys. Looking good. Let me just put this little dressing on here. Close up this little salad. Maybe he wants you to end it and is giving you clues. Oh, that's a good thought. Okay, that's a good thought. Do the pad thai noodles taste like spaghetti? Uh, they're gluten free. They work for me, but they do have noodles like that are more type of spaghetti. But I'm about to taste it right now. After I finish hooking the plate up and showing y'all, I'm gonna show y'all shortly. But I'm gonna show y'all as soon as I'm done making it, because I've never made it with these noodles. This is the salad dressing I use. Skinny grill. Pretty good. I like that flavor. I'm sure there's other flavors too. That somebody told me about the poppy seed one, and I guess there's another one that's like Italian. But I like this. I like ranch, so this was right up my alley. And plus, it was the only one I could find at the Amazon store. So, all right, I got y'all plate ready. Is y'all ready for y'all plate? Because I made one for y'all. Eve cooking and counseling. Oh, I like that. I like that. So that's the spaghetti. That's the fish and vegetables over rice. And that's the salad. So this is you guys' plate. Let me serve you guys right. This is for you. Enjoy. Now let's see what's up with the spaghetti. Because she like, do it taste like spaghetti? Let's see. Always pray before you eat. Mmm. Okay. That's good. Now that's good. I would have liked a little bit more sauce, because I'm a saucy girl. Like, I love sauce. I like more sauce on my spaghetti than I like anything else. Some people like more meat. Some people like more noodles. But me personally, I just like more sauce than anything in my spaghetti. So that's just me personally. But it tastes very, very good, guys. It tastes very, very good. Kids, food ready. Y'all can eat. Gotta let them know. Let me take y'all with me. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. I do this for you guys. I do this for y'all. Because we all on a journey together. And we got to make sure it tastes good. Can't be up here eating nasty food out of cans and crap. I don't like that. We're not eating canned goods. We don't need to do that. Let's eat some real food. Real food, guys. Okay, let me see what y'all talking about. Okay. Fish looks amazeballs. Thank you. I'm gonna try that next. Salad looks so good. Thank you. He should want to spend his spare time with you. Yes, he should. Eve cooking and counseling. I like that one. Pin message. Oh, it looks good. Taste it, please. Tell us what it tastes like. Yum. Thanks, Eve. Thank you, Eve. Thank you so much. You're welcome, guys. Now let's try the fish dish, the Thai fish dish. See, let's see what that's tasting like. Get a little bit of everything. Now that is good. I could put a little bit more salt on it because I had just put rice and I didn't really season that rice, and I like salty food, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I like salt on my food. That's why I don't like salt in like already in food, like cans and stuff have tons of salt. I don't like that because I already gonna put a bunch of salt on my stuff. That's good though. And the spaghetti good too. Now the salad dressing, chipotle ranch is more savory, not sweet. But the poppy seed one I think is sweet. Actually, there's a poppy seed one that's sweet. I forgot what it was. Poppy seed something. I can't exactly remember the name, but I know that one is a sweeter flavor. But the one I got is savory. It's like more like a ranch, like a spicy ranch, not super spicy. I mean, it's just kind of spicy a little bit. Do noodles taste close to regular spaghetti? They do to me. Because I feel like the salt. I mean, they're not thick. Like you know how spaghetti noodles are thick. You know, like heavy thick. They're not like that. These are pretty light. But it tastes like spaghetti to me. It tastes good. You know what? I just saw something on Instagram that said when you cook food, it said if someone cooks for you, thank them. Go get them a hug. Appreciate them. Because they cook for you, and while they're cooking, their taste buds change. So they can't even taste how good the food is that they made. And when I saw that, I was like, that's true because you be smelling food all the time. Like, I'm not even hungry now. Now, mind you, I didn't eat all day, but because I've been sitting there smelling the food this whole time, I'm not even hungry. I mean, the food tastes amazing. I'm not freaking hungry. So he was right about that part. And it's true. When you go to a restaurant, you be like, oh, this food is so good because you didn't cook it, right? So your taste buds, your senses and everything are so fresh. So whatever they brought to the table that you're like, ooh, okay, this good. But that's how I know I'm a good cook because even still, this food is hella good. Okay? This food is hella good. Okay? It don't even matter. I've been sitting here cooking it all day. It still tastes hella good. So it don't even matter. Because my food's still hella good. So I can imagine what it tastes like if I wasn't in here cooking. Like, that's why my kids tear up all the damn food. Every time I'm trying to meal prep, they eat up all the damn food. Because it's good. It's good when I'm cooking for hours, and it's good if you ain't even cooked all day and you just get to eat it straight away and it tastes even better then. Yeah, I see why they eating up all the damn food. Let me see. Happy Sky said, I have to wait, yeah, I don't do sweet dressing, so that's perfect. Oh, okay, yeah. No, it's not sweet. I have to have a saw. Okay. They have a balsamic one that's really good. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, thank you, Tia. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. Cause see, when I went on to the Amazon Fresh store, they only had that one flavor. Sweet dressing. Oh, sweet dressing. Oh, Wait, what did you say? Oh, I have to have a sweet dressing. Oh, okay, I get it. You're so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I have to have a generally savory dressing, but I've had sweet dressings when I've had like salads with like what's that cranberries and stuff like that. Like I've had a kale salad that had cranberries in it and it had a sweet dressing. Like that kind is really, really, really good. I don't know what kind of dressing they use. They might use a poppy seed type dressing, but it's a salad that comes. It's like a kale salad kit, and it has cranberries and like some type of sweet dressing. And that is like one of the salads that I actually like that comes in a package. Y'all, this food is good. I'm about to get into the salad though. I'm about to get into the salad. Oh, my allergies. I'm over here sniffing and sneezing. Oh, and the nutritional yeast. Now that was good. I don't know if somebody asked about that, but that tastes really good. I even put some on my salad. Mm-hmm. Yep. Win-win all the way around. Yeah. See? That's salad. So I cooked you guys fish, Thai-inspired fish, and vegetables. That was zucchini and squash. We had steamed rice. We had spaghetti with the ground turkey and salad. But my salad has so many things in it. It's not like it's just lettuce. It's lettuce, carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers, beets. Um, it's a full salad. So the nutritional yeast tastes like Parmesan. Um, it gives the feel of Parmesan. It doesn't taste exactly like Parmesan, but it does have the feel of Parmesan. Um, Now I like that sauce too. That sauce had zero fat. You know, most sauce put olive oil. From what I remember, most sauces use olive oil for their base, like when they make it. But this one doesn't have olive oil, or if it does, it's a minor amount to where half of the 1/2 cup of sauce or a half cup sauce has zero fat. So the sauce is actually really good too, and it's organic, so that's always a plus. It's always a plus. That salad looks good. Walmart has a bunch of them. Oh, okay. See, I gotta go to Walmart anyway to get the cat some food, and I gotta go take my mom grocery shopping. So I'm gonna, cause we're supposed to be going to Safeway, so I'm gonna go and try to see if I can find some dressing when we go out today, some different kinds, cause I love salad. So yeah, the nutritional yeast is pretty good. It's really good. Yeah. Nutritional yeast really tastes like cheese. Yeah, it gives a cheese flavor like to this pasta. Mm-hmm. It tastes good to me. And that's why I put a little bit on my salad too. Because I can't have cheese anyway, so I had already heard of nutritional yeast before because of me cutting dairy, and I really like cheese. I like Parmesan cheese on my spaghetti, and I used to make like Parmesan chicken Parmesan. Have you ever heard of that? I used to make that, but I couldn't use the cheese, so I found the nutritional yeast. Now I have to look up recipes because I'm sure there's more recipes out there on how to use a nutritional yeast other than just sprinkling it on stuff. I'm sure they have recipes like for it for stuff. I know you can put on popcorn. I've heard people doing that as well. But yeah, it works for me. It's really good. It's crazy how the government or whoever is lying to us about health and losing weight. I wonder why. Well, it's all about money. I mean, at the end of the day, this country. Well, I don't know what country. If you're in America, it's all about money because America don't give a dang. If they can get you on a pill for life, they gonna get you on a pill for life and collect that check. If they can get you in there to get some fat loss surgery, they gonna go ahead and cut your stomach out, even though they know you're gonna get fat again. If they can get you to eat a bunch of junk so you can take their GLP-1s, then they're gonna go ahead and get you to eat a bunch of junk so you can get on their medication. I mean, it's really just a money game. And then now the food companies are making chemicals to make the food more stronger than the GLP-1 so that people still eat more than what they should when they on the GLP-1s. Look it up. Mm-hmm. It's a shady world, y'all. Well, here, I'm not gonna say everywhere, but here in America, they doing some shady stuff. If you go to another country and they ban certain ingredients, America will change the ingredients just so they can sell it to that country. They will change the ingredients just so they can sell it to that country. But they'll keep giving us the junk here because we didn't ban it. So it's not like they can't change it. It's not like they can't change it. They only changing it so they can get some money from somewhere else. They don't care about our health. They just care about making a profit in another country. So they'll change the ingredients for them, but they ain't changing it for us. It's crazy. Okay. It's at our super Walmart, but not at the regular one. Oh dang, I don't have a super Walmart though. What's a super Walmart? What's the difference between a is that the one that has like gas station and all that? Because I don't even have, they don't got that out here. I don't think we got no super Walmart. Yeah, I don't think we got one because I think the super Walmarts you can get your car fixed and stuff. It's kind of like Costco, right? But wouldn't you want your citizens healthy so they can work for you? Girl, who's not working? I saw people is dying at work. I'm sorry to say this, but people are dying at work. People are dropping dead at work. They don't care. You know you're gonna go. They know they've raised the inflation rate so much that they know you're still gonna go to work even if you're sick as a dog. You sick, but you're gonna work. You gotta pay your bills. That's how it is out here. Okay, let's see. Nutritional use. Okay. Wait, what she said? Nutritional yeast is life in vegan world. The everyone got the nooch and hot sauce in their bags. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. 21st. Food in Italy and probably most of the other countries is so much healthier than here in the United States. It's true. People leave this country and move because I'm really serious about that. I think I mentioned to y'all before that I don't plan on retiring in this country. So I always look up people, research people, follow people who have moved out of the country already. Some people already moved out with kids, some with families, some retire other places, and they constantly comment on how they healed their bodies from various ailments like leaky gut, even cancers. They've healed themselves when they left this country. And the main thing they mentioned is the food. It tastes different. It looks different. Everything is different about the food in other places other than here, which is crazy because so that means they're intentionally unaliving us. Okay, so think about it. Your $1 million retirement goes to the doctors in the end instead of your family. Right, right. It's just evil, right? It's true. It's true. Yeah, our junk is not allowed in our junk is not allowed in Europe. Yeah, it's not. It's not allowed in Europe. It's not allowed in Asia. It's not allowed in anywhere. Africa. I mean, a lot of these ingredients they made up here, out here. They made it up out here in this country. They had scientists in the lab making up ingredients to kill us. Has a whole grocery store. Oh well, dang. Okay, I don't know. I mean, it has groceries in it, but you guys, let's not fall for the BS. Be wary. Yeah, not sure they have one where you are. As I went to Walmart over there. Yeah, I don't know about a superstore. They have regular Walmart. They got groceries, but I don't know if it's considered a super Walmart. But I'm gonna still see if they got that dressing because I do gotta take my mom shopping. Grow my own food. 21st. Now that's a good idea. Growing. Now that's what I said. They should have classes on that. But then guess what? If you can't even get your own land to buy your own food, because they making it so you can't even buy no land, they having all these billionaires buy up land, so regular normal people can't buy none. How is we supposed to do it? It's like they thinking about all this stuff ahead of time. It's like they thinking about it, y'all. How can we keep these people pressed? How can we keep these people sick? How can we keep these people from thinking outside of the box? Work them so hard they can't think outside the box. Make them so sick they can't think outside of the box. Make them so fat they can't even move outside of the box. I mean, it's really ugly out here. To be honest, I bought some fruit at Walmart and it tasted good, but goodness knows it was if it was real. That's what Happy said. Brick said, I got 2 lettuce grows, no land needed. I grow lettuce and basil, mainly about 56 plants at a time. Where do you put it at? In your house? Or how are you growing food? Are you growing it in your house? Have you tried growing food where you live? No. But I'm trying to figure out how, because I live in an apartment. How are you doing that, Brick? Outside on the porch. Oh, you live in New York too? Oh, because Fabulous lives in New York too. So you grow vegetables on your porch, like in your front porch, because in the front of me is other apartments. I mean, I guess, but like, what if they kids? Because these kids over here is wild. What if they kids knock my stuff over? Tia, have fun, y'all. I gotta get back to work. Oh, Tia, thanks for joining. It was so good to see you and talk with you and chat with you. You can grow indoors too. They sell lights. Wow, a porch garden sounds awesome. Oh, that do sound good though. I'm gonna look into it because I can make my own tomatoes and cucumbers and lettuce and all that stuff, and I would love that. I would love that because to be honest, the food quality is gonna get worse because they putting so much crap in these seeds too. The seeds that people growing saves a ton of money. Heck yeah. Then that salad is like $4. The lettuce, the tomatoes are like $5. The cucumbers organic is like $2. I mean, how do you even know it's organic? Because they tell you. Like, how do we really know? We're not growing it. How do we know if it's organic or not? Yeah, GMOs are so bad. It's. I'm telling you, in other countries they ain't even got to stress off that, and their food is cheaper, way cheaper than our food. That's crazy. How is their food better and cheaper, but ours is worse, killing us, and we paying high prices for it? Like, make it make sense. That's wild. That's crazy. To me, that's crazy. The Brick perspective. Wow, amazing love pointers. Do you have a channel? Yeah, Brick, make your channel about that. I think she got a couple channels, but maybe you should make a channel about how you can grow vegetables in your front yard. I mean, that'd be great because a lot of people out here don't even think about that. And a lot of people out here ain't got their own land to grow stuff. So you should do that. Mm-hmm. Lego channel. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, it'd be a good idea because I would love to know how to, because it's like if you leave your apartment, like if you move out, you can take it with you, right? Because it's just in your front yard, like in a planter box or something. So like all that stuff is good. I mean, I'm sure people are maybe doing videos about it, but I just haven't really seen it. Maybe I should look it up. But you should. Like just, or even if you're on any type of social media, you can just do a quick video of you doing it and throw it up and just see what happens. Because even if you just start a new plant, just show how you start the new plant or something, you know? Even those meals you made are so sustainable, healthy, and delicious. It won't make you binge if you can eat like that. It's awesome. Thank you, because I'm still sitting here. I can't even eat all this food. Now it's a plate. Like I just had a little bit of everything too. And that's what I was saying in my last video. I feel like when you're hungry, eat a meal. Because if you eat a meal, you're not gonna be hungry again for another 4 hours probably. Especially with the food I just had. But if you go for a snack, you're still gonna be hungry. I promise you. That snack, that's why they made snacks. They made snacks because they know that those snacks will trigger you to eat more. So if you go get some pretzels or you go get rice cakes or whatever, because that's what I was doing at first. I was having like rice cakes and pretzels or popcorn. If you go get that, you still gonna be hungry. So why not just have a meal? And then you know that after that meal, you ain't gonna be eating nothing. Because I'm barely even eating this. And I hadn't ate all day. Like this is brunch because I hadn't ate nothing at all today. Last time I ate, I think was like, oh shoot, when is the last time I ate? Last night? Uh, yeah, I had a smoothie like around 6 p.m. last night. And it's already 12:23 p.m. the next day. So, yeah. Strawberries have never worked. I don't know why, but everything else I have. Well, see, probably maybe because of the location too. Because don't you have to have certain like sunlight and certain type of soils and all this kind of stuff. Like that's what I'm saying. It would be good to you for you to kind of do a video on that because I don't really know how any of it works at all. I think 600 something, but had with the cost of lettuce, they pay for themselves in no time. Wow, how much are your tower? Oh, tower bricks, strawberries. You grow anything in them. Awesome. Yes, to know what seeds grow best in containers and all that info. It's a tall white tower. Looks very like a lovely vase. I was not born with a green thumb at all. Same. I'm not born with a green thumb either. Uh, and it's a white tower. I'm not. Yeah, just do a video about it. Do a video, or I mean, you don't have to do a channel like like if you don't want to do a whole like channel where you're like posting every single day, but like just maintenance of the plants or how you the stuff you bought, stuff like that, just simple stuff. You don't have to like do an extravagant channel because I know you already got a couple, but just something different where people actually can learn how to do stuff because we need, and then maybe just talk about why you started doing it because I will for sure watch. 21st, I will watch. Yeah. I eat 3 satiating meals and don't snack. Thank you, Francesca. That's exactly what I said. Don't, if you eat 3 meals a day, because that's the thing. People are like, well, I only eat 2 meals, but how much snacks are you having in between? Are you having a piece of fruit there, a vegetable there? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a piece of fruit there and stuff like that. But if you can literally have all your fruits and well, no, I don't ever mix fruit with nothing else. So I usually have my smoothie for dinner because it'll process and I can go to bed. But like for if you can have your starch and your stuff for breakfast, for lunch, and then dinner, you're good. You don't even need a snack because you're still satiated. Like that's why I try not to eat after 6 and I try to go to bed by 9 o'clock because that give my body time to process the food and give me some good sleep. So I'm really focused on not snacking. It's no point to snack. I try to I think Francisca said she plans ahead. I try to plan out what I'm going to eat, and then if I don't eat it, which is nothing wrong with me not eating the food. Like if I don't finish this rice and stuff, that's cool. That's fine because I can have it later and just add maybe a little bit more starch onto my plate and have that for lunch or for dinner. Because at this point, it's going to be dinner by the time I eat again. So, just add a little bit more on my plate. I already had a plate, add some more salad on it, and just move on. There's no wasting and there's no excessive eating. Let's see. You don't need soil, etc. It is very low maintenance. Oh, okay, yes. I need you to go ahead and hook us up with that info. I will think about it. Okay, Brick, you do that. But until then, just go ahead and drop it in the Discord. She's in Discord. Y'all should go into the Discord and she can just give us some. I'll put a miscellaneous section. You can do it there. Thank you. So you guys, this live has been absolutely amazing. I'm so glad you guys been with me this long. I gotta get ready to go help my mom because I'm not even finish eating this right now. But I know I had told her I'd be there by 12:30. It's already 12:26, so obviously I'm not gonna be there. But I need to make my way over there and help her. But I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Make sure you guys thumbs up the video. Go ahead and tell me if you guys tried the recipes. Put it in the comments. Subscribe if you have not already. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, bye. Bye, Maya. Bye, Rhonda. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 21st. Bye, Brick. You're welcome. Bye, everybody. Bye, Francesca. Bye.